Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and as you can tell by what's on the screen for you today, what I got for you today happens to be some more NBA 2K22 Next Gen. More specifically, what I have for you today happens to be the best / my final ever glitched Ja Morant build on NBA 2K22 Next Gen. And as you can see in the background, what I'm currently showing you is how you set up this glitched point guard build base. Don't mind the fact that it says Lonzo Ball. That's mainly because when I originally recorded how you do set up the glitch, I was making a Lonzo Ball build video, and yeah, I'm not gonna say more about it, but yeah. Now, this build is a 6'3 guard because it's mostly, you know, Ja is 6'3, and it does come with elite contact dunks, elite finishing. Shooting wise, it can spread the floor as you would expect it to do. It's not the greatest shooter in the world, but trust me, it can spread the floor. And then playmaking wise, it really stands out because it has the ability to blow by defenders in 1v1s, as well as the ability to move the ball around with the capabilities of getting goal. I say capabilities, it gets gold dimer. Now defensively, it might not be one of the strongest builds out there, but trust me, it's good enough that the main emphasis of this build is you're really looking to have fun the same way most people look to have fun when watching Ja play basketball. Now what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna quickly finish showing you what this build looks like once you set it up, as we've switched it over back to Imperial units of measurement. And I'm gonna hop onto the PS5 and show you how you go ahead and set up this glitched Ja Morant build. Okay, so now that we've managed to set up the glitched base for this glitched Ja Morant build, I'm now gonna go through the process of showing you how you set it up to be the best glitched Ja Morant build. Now, as you can guess, Ja Morant, starting point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, right-handed jersey number 12. Height-wise, he does come in at 6'3". Weight-wise, I forgot what he technically measures in at, but we're gonna leave it at 165 pounds. And then when it comes to the wingspan, we're gonna go with a 6'9" wingspan because we do want the ability of getting elite contact dunks on this build. Now, body shape-wise, you do gotta go with slight because, yeah, the build is heavily underweight for a 6'3" guard. And really, it doesn't, like, it doesn't make a difference to the attributes. It don't make a difference. But anyway, before we get into the skill breakdown, I do gotta say a big old shout out to all of you for all the support you've been showing to the channel. So I also do gotta say, as the new overlay says, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to drop a comment, tell me what you think of the build. Don't forget to share this video out. And if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as turning post notifications on. Now, as you know, on most of my builds, I like to get the physicals out the way first. So first things first, we decided to go with a 90 when it comes to the speed, a 90 when it comes to the excel, and then obviously when it comes to the vertical, we decided to go with an 85 because we do want to have the ability of getting pro, elite, and small contact dunks, as well as giving this build a 95 when it comes to the stamina, because again, it is a point guard build, so you gotta have a really high stamina. Now, I'm gonna go from weak points to best points, that way you know how this build is set out. First one being defensively, Ja is not one of the best defenders on the court, hence I decided to give him an 80 on the perimeter defense because it allows you to get both gold tireless defender and pick dodger, which I personally believe he is good at dodging picks. However, it only limits you to silver menace as well as clamps and ankle braces, which I believe to be true because when you watch Ja play, they usually try and hide him on defense. And then when it comes to the steal, I decided to go to 78 because even though he's not one of the greatest defenders in the game, he does know how to play passing lanes as most NBA players do with high IQs. So I decided to give him a, whoa, let me say something that Ja Morant does not have a really high basketball IQ to where it's excellent, but he has a really good basketball IQ to where he knows how to read passing lanes. So I decided to give him gold interceptor. And then when it comes to the block, I decided to go with a 63, mainly because I wanted the ability of getting silver pogo sticks as well as bronze intimidator and chase star artist. Because the one thing we can all openly admit about Ja, he has hops and he uses them when he plays defense. So we decided to get him at least silver pogo stick, bronze chase star artist, and bronze intimidator. Now the next point that I like to call Ja's weak link is shooting. Now when it comes to the 3-ball, I decided to go with a 78 overall just because this allowed us to get gold corner specialist, which I believe to be a necessity in this game sometimes, especially when you have a build that's not that great at shooting, as well as giving him a mid-range of about an 88 because I did want him to get gold blinders, because the truth of it is, when Ja has it going, he has his jump shot going, so he knocks down a lot of shots. But if you ask him to just be a shooter all game, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's not his strong point. Now, free throw wise, as you can guess, we decided to give the build a bit of a free throw by giving it a 79 when it comes to free throw. That way you can take this build into the rec and use it as best as you can. But as you can see, we finished with 25 total shooting badge points, with the key gold ones being difficult shots, hot zone hunter, blinders, corner specialist, set shooter, mismatch expert, as well as Hall of Fame fade ace, rhythm shooter, and of course Hall of Fame sniper. Now, The point where I believe Ja starts to show that he's a really good guard happens to be at his playmaking. I decided to give him a 90 when it comes to the pass accuracy because it does allow him to get gold dimer, as well as bullet passer, bailout, floor general, needle threader, and special delivery, as well as giving him, when it came to the ball handle, an 87 because I wanted to have the ability of getting gold unpluckable, and then speed with ball. As you can guess, we decided to go with a 92 because we want to have the ability of getting Hall of Fame quick first step. Now the thing about Ja is he might not be the best at spreading the ball around, but when Ja has it going playmaking wise, he is really up there amongst guards, so I decided to show him some respect on that aspect. And then lastly but not least, finishing. As you can guess, we maxed out the drive and dunk at a 92 because we did want to get, as we said before, we wanted to get pro, elite, and small contact dunks. And then when it comes to the driving layup, we decided to go with an 86 because we wanted to, hold on. I think I messed something up right here. Let me quickly check this through. So we got 95. Oh, I know what it is. It's the vertical. You need an 80 vertical to get small contact dunks. We decided to go with an 86 when it comes to the driving layup because I did want to get Gold Giant Slayer as well as Silver Acrobat and Relentless Finisher, along with Hall of Fame Pro Touch, Slithery Finisher, Teardropper, Unstrippable, Putback Boss, and Limitless Takeoff. Because again, the strongest point of Ja's game is his ability to just take off when he wants to, both by blowing by defenders and attacking the hoop, as well as playing through contact when attacking the hoop. Now, as you can see, the grand total of badge points that we finish here with is 23 finishing, 25 shooting, 32 playmaking, and 15 defensive. That gives us a grand total of 47, 72, 95 total badge points on this here Ja Morant build. And if you've managed to finish all 8 seasons of NBA 2K22 Next Gen, that gives you a grand total of 107 total badge points on this build. Now, when it comes to takeovers, as you would guess, very first takeover I'd go through is finishing moves, because as I said, when Ja gets ahead of steam and he attacks that hoop, he really does try and finish through contact, because I still remember to this day when he tried to bang it on Rudy Gobert, and I had to say to myself, this man is really taking it to something else. As well as the next takeover, I'd most likely go with easy blow-bys, because as I said, when he gets that first step on defenders, he usually does explode and attack the hole as best as he can. Now, what 2K says we have happened to build here happens to be a two-way threat, the likes of Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, De'Aaron Fox, and Damian Lillard. I do see a little bit of Ja's game style in De'Aaron Fox and Damian Lillard. I never watched Abdul-Rauf, but the other two I can see it. So I do gotta say, this happens to be the best Ja Morant build I can make, and happens to be the final one I will be making for NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, which if you did, don't forget to do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as do me a favor, go ahead and drop a comment telling me what you think of the build, whether you like it or hate it, as well as what build you want to see next, because we are going through our final builds for the year. Anyway, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.